Because I wanted to be in the center.
The city government of Peel. I mean, the city government of Peel. The city ordinance.
Okay.
Everything you need to know about the city of Peel. There will also be a call-in segment for you to interact with the professionals at the PCC. Join your host, Jeremiah Potter DJ and team. Listen every Saturday on Truth FM at 8:15. And PCC Today. Don't miss the PCC Today. How to view the PCC Today.
Good day and welcome to PCC Today. PCC Today is a production of the Communication and Media Department at the Pingsville City Corporation. In 45 minutes, we afford you the opportunity to know everything about the Pingsville City Corporation. This program is aired this and every Saturday at 8:15 a.m. on Truth FM 96.1 and on PCC Facebook live page and other networks. I am Jeremiah Potter, DJ and your host, along with the entire communication and media team here at the Pingsville City Corporation. I'd like to say thank you for rejoining us on this edition of the program PCC today on Truth FM 96.1. Well, I don't know why you're doing this morning. It's a lovely Saturday morning in the great city of Pingsville. If you're just getting out, I'd like to say good morning to you. And please take off your time and check in your environment. Please keep a clean environment. It is your responsibility to do that. So on this program, we will shortly bring you the announcements. Thereafter, we will do our housekeeping, and later on the program, we'll do our guest segment, in which we'll be able to pay host to the Director of Community Development at the Pingsville City Corporation, and also Chase, our guest on the guest segment, and later on, open the phone lines for you to participate, interact with the professional here at the Pingsville City Corporation, and also have a time to also speak with the city mayor and the entire leadership at the Pingsville City Corporation. So we'll take the announcement. Thereafter, we'll do our housekeeping before the guest segment with the Director of Community Development at the Pingsville City Corporation. The public is hereby informed that the Technical Department of the Pingsville City Corporation, PCC, will commence the inspection of construction site within the city limit of Pingsville for construction permits, identification and marking of structure within alleys and other prohibited areas. This exercise will start on the 17th of September 2024. Therefore, all those constructing without a permit shall come to the department for further information. Please contact Mr. Augustine B. Pakolo, the Technical Director of Pingsville City Corporation on 0778607763. The Pinsville City Corporation is hereby informing all occupants of the Pinsville City Corporation property or land in Lower Louisiana opposite Mensa property to come with all documents then sealed or otherwise, if any, so as for us to know their status and amicably resolve the problem concerning the land issue, or those within the perimeter of this land are to come on the 17th day of September 2024 at the office of the technical department from 10 a.m. And this runs from now to October. Feel now to attend to this announcement and citation as we move forward to find common ground. Please contact the following numbers. Augustine B. Paculo, Director, Technical Department on 0778607763, 086997044. Alfred Miller, Land Acquisition Officer on 086 427 This announcement is signed by the management. The Pinson City Corporation informs schools, churches, mosques, and the public wanting to engage in parades and mass meetings that they are required to seek authorization from the PCC before engaging in said event within the city limits of Painesville. This is in accordance with Ordinance 3, Section 2, which gives PCC the authority to grant permit to individual citizens and residents of Painesville to conduct parades, demonstrations, and mass meetings. Therefore, PCC encourages the above-mentioned institution and the public to visit the Painesville City Corporation and seek authorization before engaging in the above-mentioned acts. Violators will face the penalty thereof. Thanks for your understanding. Well, that does it for the reading of the announcement from the Painesville City Corporation. If you're just coming our way, we'd like to inform you that you are listening to the program PCC Today on Truth FM 96.1. So we about now to do our housekeeping, and we will begin with the Painesville City Corporation City Council. So during the week, uh, the Painesville City Corporation, as you know, is a municipal government, and the City Council is like the legislature of the city of Painesville. So uh, they are responsible to come up with laws governing the city of Painesville. So we were fortunate that we were able to have a new city council. So I will just briefly announce those who were appointed to the Painesville City Council. The chairman of the Painesville City Council is Sheikh Yaya Jallo. Mrs. Tarina Alfreda Thomas is the co-chair. Mrs. Frances D. Wilson, member. Mr. Nang Mangad Maswe P., member. Mrs. Rosemary Horace, member. Mrs. Kebeke Bien, member. Mr. Paul Alex Panto Jr., member. Mrs. Florence Inez, member. And Mr. Mohammed D. Ali, member. So prior to the announcement of the new city council, as you know, during the past regime, we had another city council. Now we have a new setup of our city council. So we had an acquaintance meeting in which the mayor of our city, Mayor Robert Slumtu Bestman II, introduced the new city council members to doing acquaintance meetings to the directors of the Painesville City Corporation. And this is the very first time that we have a youth representation on the city council of the city of Painesville, Mr. Alex, Mr. Paul Alex Panto Jr., a very young man representing the youth. We have representation from the Marketing Association, the women, and it's a uh, combination of people from all of the key sectors within our city that are on the city council. So the mayor expressed delight to be working with the new city council. For the very first time, our city council has the representation of key sectors of the city. The women, the young people, business community, and professional are all part, the mayor said. For his part, the chair of the city council, Sheikh Yaya Jallo, thanked Mayor Bestman and team for the level of work um, they are currently doing at the Pinto City Council in pledge at the Pinto City Corporation in pledge the City Council unflinching support toward the workings of Mayor Robert S. Bestman. Also during the week, the Pinto City Corporation signed a memorandum of understanding with Orange Foundation for the planting of 150 trees within the municipality. So this signing ceremony uh, was very significant because it has to do with the issue of combating uh, climate change, and the trees will be planted along the ELW8 route. It will help to beautify our city. Mayor Robert Bestman signed on behalf of our city, and Mrs. Uh, Human Brown Weatherspoon, senior manager at Orange Foundation, signed for Orange Foundation. Also during the week, the urban planning and zoning department, working with the World Bank AURD project, they had an assessment within the city of Pingsville where they are intending to have to construct parks and also recreation facility for the city of Pingsville. Uh, Thereafter, will be turned over for the proper management by the city of Pingsville. Would like to say thanks to the director of urban, Mr. Modu Kennedy, and his team for a job well done. Also, during the week, uh, our health department, headed by Mrs. Amanda Youngford, they had a strategic meeting. As you know, they will be coming up with the health summit pretty soon. So they had a strategic meeting with a cross section of young women from across the city, and it was intended to better plan for the health summit that is coming up. So we stay on our housekeeping, and we got information from the revenue department. But let's touch base with the Pinzo City Police. As you know, the Pinzo City Police has been the one uh, implementing the city ordinance, especially when it comes to the issue of red light in EAW junction. So the director of the Pinzo City Police, Director Melvin Torba, is kind of encouraging residents of Pingsville and Liberians to please uh, help the Pinzo City Corporation, the Pinzo City Police to maintain the sanity at the ERW Junction, maintain what we are doing currently at the ERW Junction. Please abide by the instructions given. We have signboards that are planted with clear inscription, uh, pick, drop, and pick, not of parking. So please, we want you to please listen to the Pinzo City Police. As you know, Except we don't want to be fair with the Pinzo City Corporation. We have made some gains. Now people, though it is not 100% for the issue of red light, but now you have free passes when it comes to moving from one location to another, moving freely in red light. And the ELWA junction, though, will have one or two issues, but you have to help the Pinzo City Corporation if we have to do better. You need to help us. Without helping us, we will not succeed. That is why we are appealing to you to help by just listening to the instructions that will be given. If you are told not to park here, please listen to the Pinzo City Police. We have the mandate to do these things. So if you violate, it becomes a problem. So we still on housekeeping, and this one is from the Department of Revenue, headed by Director Lieto Dan Kabungo. Uh, our tax awareness is still ongoing, and please, once you operate within the city limits of Kingsfield, uh, you must pay municipal fees, uh, municipal tax, even if you have done registration or with the Liberia Revenue Authority. Once you operate within the city of Kingsville, you have to pay municipal tax. And the Kingsville City Corporation, the legislature gave all the right, working with the city council. We come up with taxes, municipal taxes, and also we issue farms. That's what we do within our city. And these are resources that we use to carry on our operation within the city of Kingsville. So please, we want you to please listen to our revenue inspectors that are on a fee, our revenue agents. Please listen to them. And the duration of the municipal fees that you pay is from January to December. It's an annual fee that you pay every year. And please be informed that the municipal tax that you pay to the Kingsville City Corporation uh, does not cover the issue of garbage fees. So once you live in a space and you operate within the city limits of Kingsville, you make garbage every day, you live in an urban area, you must pay for the collection of your waste. So the municipal tax that you pay is different from the garbage fee. And also, we want businesses that are operating within the city of Kingsville to please display their business names at all time. You cannot open your business without a name. We need your business name to be placed, displayed at your respective business centers across the city so that we can clearly know the type of business or who own the business or the names of the business. Please, because if you don't do that, there will be penalty or fines levied against you, and you have to pay that in the comfort of the Pinzo City Corporation. So that is the information from our revenue department. We know every day people asking us about this issue. You have to pay your municipal fees, even if the LRA is the national body collecting taxes for the government of Liberia. So things will be a local government will have the authority to also collect municipal taxes and also level fund against people. So we have the right to do that. A lot of people have said they not aware of it. We have the right to do that. So please accord our people due courtesy when they visit your your respective business centers within the city of Painesville. Like we say, we still on our housekeeping time, the fast spend, and we intend to open the land for um, a longer time today so that you can interact, tell us what is happening within your community because the Pinto City Corporation will not be all over at every time. You need to tell us what is happening. Perhaps somebody is building on the alley, somebody doing sea mining, We will not know what happened in your communities. You need to tell us. The community leadership, they have the responsibility to also tell us what is happening in your communities. We want to know. That is the importance of this show. That's why the Pinzo City Corporation want to say thanks to the management headed by Mayor Robert Bestman for affording us the chance, the Department of Communication, to appear on this network and also talk everything about the Pinzo City Corporation. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we will start our guest segment. Later on, we'll open the lines for you.
I'll hear you.
Yo, come, yeah, me feel. I would like to say welcome back to PCC Today on Truth FM 96.1. We now have reached to our guest segment, and we will be joined later on by the director of community development, but we have in studio the director of technical service, Mr. Augustine Paklo is here, and he will just briefly tell us the function of his department, what they do in his department, and then we can run a little bit for like 10 minutes before we can take the call. So, good morning, Dr. Paklo. Good morning.
Good morning, Communication Director Jeremiah Bade DJ.
Thank you. It's a pleasure having you on PCC today. Um, Tell us, firstly, tell us what do you do in your department?
Thank you very much for the opportunity, and thank you to make our investment. I'm gonna make it very simple so that every citizen in Painesville can understand our function, our operation in the city of Painesville. The technical department is the technical arm of the city of Painesville, Painesville City Corporation. Uh, Technical department was established since the establishment of the Painesville City Corporation, since the enactment of the Painesville City Act in 1975. Uh, it is responsible to make sure that all citizens will be individual business entity who are intending or intends to build, to do any construction, any civil work for that matter. The law says you should first come with your blueprint, with your drawing. The one we call blueprint is the drawing. You come with it to the technical department. The blueprint will be analyzed. We'll be looking for the facility within our blueprint. We'll be looking for toilet. We'll be looking for kitchen, any whatsoever that's supposed to be in that particular structure, in that particular house. We'll do the analysis.
So you're saying even if you visit the Ministry of Public Works, you still have to come out of Pinzo City Corporation.
That is one of the major issue for us. That is one of the major constraints. But now today, I think if you are listening to me, the first place you have your property in the municipality, meaning that you have your property in the city of Painesville, you first have to come to the technical department with your blueprint. before you can start or commence any work in the city of Painesville, any civil work in the city of Painesville, it could be toilet, it could be where, any structure for that matter. The law says, the ordinance says, come with your blueprint to the city of Painesville.
So if I come with the blueprint, what next?
If you do come with the blueprint, we ask you to present the deed. If you present the deed, we'll go on the site, look at your map, look at your layout. If there's an area, we advise you do not build within this area. But it's very often that people only go to public work, and sometimes individuals who do not understand the operands of the city, of the work of the technical department, they say, oh, the way you finish here, no need for you to go to Painesville City Corporation.
So are you saying there are people at the Ministry of Public Works that are telling people that there's no need to visit PCC Technical Department?
Some do not even know that the act that created this city have a responsibility to even check. If you check your property, your own property you have here, have the responsibility to ask you to register the property in the city of Painesville. But unfortunately, there are individuals within the Ministry of Public Works who just go on telling the people that, look, you not need to go to the city. You not need to come to the city to collect any construction tax, because you are not coming in the city to clean up.
So apparently maybe those individuals are talking about they don't understand the workings of the local government. So what have you done in this light in terms of providing the information to those individuals like speaking about at the Ministry of Public Works? Have you had the opportunity to have meeting with them?
Well, we started this since the first term, second term of former President Ellen. We had a collaborative meeting. We even exchanged idea as to how to issue our permit. But as administration changes, you have some people who are just coming in, and sometimes they have their own way and their own look of things. So, but I think we will continue to collaborate. We will continue to make those that are not understanding the working of the technical department within the city of Painesville. We will continue to make them to understand that, look, we have a constitutional obligation to have a super oversee in the construction of any civil structure, any activities, whether it be separating, whether it be toilet, whether it be road, we have the responsibility to do that.
Okay. So thereafter, if somebody failed to visit the technical department to get permit, what do you do next? Tell us the penalties that they go through.
There are several penalties depending on the magnitude of the violation. The ordinance says, the law of the city says, the fine range from $25 up to $500 United States dollars. But sometimes we look at our citizens. Sometimes some of them do these things with ignorance. But anyway, ignorance of the law doesn't exempt you.
Okay.
But however, we collaborate with them, educate them, and just let them go on with the payment of the taxes.
Okay, I'd like to say thank you very much. He's the director of technical at the Painesville City Corporation, Augustine B. Pakalo. So we will take leave of the director of technical because we will soon join the director for community development. So Director Pakalo, would like to say thanks for coming. We appreciate you and on a very short notice to come and talk about the workings of your department. So we'll take this break as we get in with the Director of Community Development shortly before we open the lines. Tell me to go sit on where Pablo sitting. I want to put on me. Get Pablo good and sit on Okay, we'd like to say welcome back to PCC Today on Truth FM 96.1. And we now take the Director of Community Development at the Prince City Corporation. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Dejan, madam.
Okay, tell us what is your name and what do you do in your department?
Well, Director Aloysius Chair, Director for Community Development at the Prince City Corporation. I want to first of all say good morning to the Prince and that of Honorable S-Man, the second for giving us the opportunity to come to our Prince as we did to our department workings. Well, we Community Services Department of Prince City Corporation is going to work with all community leaders. I know people been asking when will the mayor meet the community leaders, what will happen, what's going on, and so forth. But I can assure the Prince our community leaders that the mayor will meet people very short day. And in fact, we'll be taking the mayor to the various communities. We got a program taking the mayor to the various communities. We're going to be back on.
So taking the mayor to the various communities, currently there are how many communities within Pingsville?
Inopia is the biggest city in Liberia. We got what 200 plus community in Pingsville.
200 plus communities. Are they all recognized communities? Is that what you're saying?
Sure, they are all recognized community. Every day, the city is growing, it's populated, it's a commercial hub, and people all want to migrate into the city of Pingsville.
So what is the process of being a city? What qualifies, not city about community, what qualifies a community to be called a legal community? What are the qualifications?
You first of all have a 5,000 plus person, you have a school, you have a market, you have a church, you have a mosque, and so forth, and have some orphanage home or so forth, and then we go into our need assessment. When the social worker go into need assessment, when you become a community, they will ask to write an official letter to the mayor office to recognize you, and once the mayor pen his signature on that document that you send to him, automatically will go and become a community in the city of Pingsville.
Okay, so you working along with the various communities within Pingsville, the issue of garbage is something that, though it is not only the job of the Pingsville City Corporation, there are other things that we are involved with, but it are somehow overshadowed, and most of the weight it comes from the community. Tell us, what is your department doing in terms of meeting community leaders on the issue of garbage?
Well, we having a first community meeting this coming week. If all goes well, we engage the community leadership to subscribe to the Pingsville Commercial Waste Department, because they have been asking us as community press the chair, our waste is here, we want to get the waste out. How can we do? We show them the way out. And in fact, another one we'll be doing also with the waste issue, want to do a complete sensor to our real communities to show up where you can get a center to keep your garbage or store it, where you can come and keep the garbage. Then commercial people come and discuss it with you. Commercial will come and discuss it with you. As community leadership, have a community meeting, then we'll come in and tax the community by the garbage.
Okay, so he's the head of community development at the Pingsville City Corporation. Like we said, we needed to afford the listeners the opportunity to interact with us here at the Pingsville City Corporation. The mayor of our city is listening to this program. City manager is also listening, and the rest of the senior staff, other employees of the Pingsville City Corporation, and you. So tell us, what do you or what is happening in your communities? What do you want to know about the Pingsville City Corporation? What is on your mind that you want to tell us? So the lines are okay. The line is activated right now. 07787303359. 07785930359. 07789930359. You can call us at interact with us. Um, tell us maybe you want to give out information. So we will take our very first caller. Could you please give us on the radio, please? I will let you go. I will let you go. Well, but you have to move away from your radio, please. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Your name, where are you calling from? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead. No time.
Yeah, no.
Are you giving us feedback? Okay. All right, thank you. That is noted. We will respond to you at the end of the program. Okay, 0778930359. The issue of moving away from the radio or perhaps cut the radio off before you call. This one has been the leading song throughout. So 0778930359. Good morning. Good morning. Wow, it's meeting. I'm hearing you, but you give me feedback. That's the situation now. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Anthony. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, 0778930359 0778 30359. Call us and tell us the like I said, the authorities of the Pinzo City Corporation, the mayor, and all the authority, they are currently monitoring this program, including our new council members. So let's take this one. Good morning. Where do you come from? Okay, go ahead. Okay. So in what? Just listen. I'll respond to you later. Okay. Good morning. What is the name? Where do you come from? Where? You said PCC gave squatter rights without your consent. Okay, so we will The director of technical here, he will address that. Thank you very much. And, so we'll be taking two more calls, and then we we call a date on this edition of I don't know why the feedback just keep coming. Let's take it from this side. Good morning. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's the name? You said where King Gray? Unizo. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. The relevant people are listening. The director of community development is also here. The director of sanitation and all of our team members who are currently listening to this broadcast, and all of your concerns will be just like fix the last call. And good morning. What is the name? Where do you call from? Sir? Thank you, Prince.
Developmental initiative of the needed appointed secretary. Actually, what some of us have got willing for time and work when it comes to disseminating as to the workings of the corporate the festival to the city of Binsville, they are not happy. So a lot of the awareness are carrying on, and people should do it like just said that very soon the mayor himself will be touring all communities in Binsville to know the challenges the citizens are confronted with. It is a great initiative, and we look up to working with you people when it comes to how to keeping the city of Binsville green. So thank you for your effort, and we look up to working with you in the nearby future.
Thank you, Prince. It's a pleasure. So that does it for the call in. We have limited time right now, so we just take I'm sure the director of technical and that of community development they listen. So let me just get your parting comments, and I'll begin with the director of technical, Director Baklo.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Deegan. Thank the mayor for this awareness. But let me just comment on
Yeah, the guy will talk
the
about
guy who talked
right.
about I do believe that he actually talking about front view. You have a property, you have a deeded property that says you have 1,10,890 square foot and no more. Anything beyond that 800 not 1 lot means that the rest is a government owned. And Prince City Corporation is a custodian of all public and an overseer of all private property in the city of Painesville. So if you have your front view, before you can make use of that front view, you come to the technical department. We'll show you the procedure. You have to have your right to the front view, but some of them give the front view out to other people to use.
All right. Okay, no more time. So let's listen to Director Chi as he gave his parting statement.
Okay, again, once again, we say thank you to the people of Painesville and to our Lord Mayor Embarrassment. Just a quick information on party comment. Or ask the 5 electoral district that the Department of Community Services was placing the social worker out to get the information of schools, clinic, and whatever facility you need. Based upon the information we gather, the mayor will use that to go out there to talk with international partners to get things done for your community. So, like we say, thank you. We call you guys for the meeting, and interaction with the mayor will be shut down.
Thank you.
So
Thank
thank
you
you so much.
So that's the voice of the director of community development, Painesville City Corporation, Lester Chi. You also listen to Dr. Augustine B. Pakolo, director of technical, Painesville City Corporation. So that's all the time we have to be with you on this edition of PCC Today. Join us next Saturday. We shall be back on this radio On behalf of the entire team, Destiny Akpenhaya has been beyond the camera. Richie Swat is also in the background. And thanks to Flex B for producing. My name is Jeremiah Potter Dejan. You have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Saturday from Pingsville.